Volpe on to first. Y in terms of numbers, 4 homers, Ants as well.
Stern, someone who, as I said, has been
Quality arms in their system. Diaz. Tip for the Astros.
Arrighetti, who is pitching for them.
2-1 pitch coming up to Diaz. Now the pretty good souvenir. Jazz Chisholm Jr. And first pitch.
Looking to be a calmer, soft H-town, born in New Mexico.
On Roger Clemens, everybody from that area see
This spring.
3-1 pitch side.
The season, Judge was hitting 174.
9-0-2 to Arrighetti. 1-2 pitch to Judge. And gameplay.
These players are ready for the season.
Payoff
Female umpire and a
to center field. Littler in his second inning of work. Score runs batted in. A lot of injuries to the pitchers. So
to me.
McCormick out to
Miss Christian Walker can repeat that.
11 pitch first inning to retire.
Told the New York Post that livery, and that's what Schlittler has done.
Left side, George Lombard Jr. 6-hitter. Shea Whitcomb is the batter.
There and conquer that level.
.com, the official source. Some hard hit foul balls, Jack. There's collateral.
Little damage done.
0-2.
Season is really going to be something that I think.
Batter now with one away in the bottom of the second.
About a longer one was Judge, who we already
Day, his third time catching this. Rice grounds one to first. Castro, Hugh Jack, no doubt about that. DH
player with a 289 lifetime bats in 2025. He's in that.
On the numbers have diminished, as has
Ball player. She had 538 soccer team. She's an umpire.
3-1 pitch to Castro.
Just listening. You need to use those season, but he told Meredith in his post-game 5 strikeouts in 3 1/3 innings.
All right.
Fell out of the zone.
Cesar.
He threw 7 curveball.
2-0 pitch.
Tough on hitters.
Looks like they'll send Castro, and Schlittler struck him out. 0-2 pitch. And one away, and a 1-2 pitch to Dubon.
Especially a young pitcher.
3-2 pitch.
And best of luck the rest of today.
Thank you.
Sandifting routine. As you see the double.
De Los Santos came in and got the inning. Really good spring already with a couple of home runs. And the on lefty matchup. 0-2 pitch.
Bow injuries across 8 major league seasons.
Third baseman gobble.
Respect in the Yankee organization.
1-0 pitch, drill, one apiece. And a solo home run.
Just say to yourself,
Hitter Duke Ellis playing center field.
reminded you of why.
1-2 pitch to Ellis, and Ellis takes that one out into right, shortstop by trade. But today, back to the top of the order as a throw through or a run through came through. Jazz went to second base.
Walk Aaron Judge right here.
That
Walks last season.
as well.
Dominguez took Carlos Rodon. Improvement from the right side as well. Word that you used right there, Bob. And when you have some struggles, or if
Hernandez face in.
I think that second is the position.
His first at bat.
He put a real charge into that.
To see Aaron Judge in the
To be with the off day on it. Their legs under him, their endurance hit.
Kind of tip.
even more
On the plate today.
a pitch from Hernandez.
Judges, right? A quality at bat is gets underneath it, lifts it out. Sit at DH or first base.
But those last, he's got the power.
Smith. Hot shot to second base. Dukes,
but did not appear in any playoff games.
that got the Yankees on the board. From Hernandez.
Trying to work his way to the major leagues. Is expected to be one of the top prospects
For those players who on the Montefiore Einstein scoreboard, a 3. That one out to right field. You see
He's
that.
also out of minor league option. 75 against Gomez last year. As the year wears on and you need Looking at those last two spots is probably going to be delayed. Last couple of spots. Matzik is someone said he was going to get some innings today.
Side of Hill.
That wasn't going to be close at second.
2-1 pitch. 2-2 pitch. See what he comes with on the 2-2. At second. Fly ball to right field. They're on third and 2 away. And Mason on his throws to first, not considered after 2 away, and a 1-2 pitch. 2-2 pitch from Vineyard. Volpe on Ellis to second. Rounded to first and singled it.
As a Yankee, combination of himself very well at third. Pattern, Bob, or you like the flashy?
Here's Jackson Castillo. We've seen him make
a hold of that one.
It's lifting one out to left.
Behind him is going to be something special.
I spoke to Jeff.
So much speed, quickness, here in spring training, just kind of get your body ready. We're going to kick that up a notch a little bit. As on base, I could have drove him in more.
Have that sluggish start that he
The 40 to 50 at bats.
How there is different. It's about finding and taking a ton of swings at what they feel is the best number and the best amount.
And then put his hand on top of his head too.
With the umpires.
I struck out a couple times this afternoon.
Not liking.
2-1 pitch to Volpe. 2-2 pitch. Rice is grounded out to first. And that homer that he hit, by the way. Zach DeZenzo leading thing.
It was pitch out of the bullpen.
And up double, sliding double rather.
As you can see,
Here's 1-0 pitch from Pestana.
With a 6.68 ERA.
And on third, 1 away. 1-0 pitch short. On to Fayas and Rumfield, and it's Rodriguez. Third base. J. Blubaugh is the new pitcher.
By Martinez there. That pitch was
Third base coach. Do you go any further? Nope.
Reference to hit Judge Sexum as hit leadoff. Well, you want to go right, left there. If you want to go left with Wells.
Pitch to T.J. Rumfield. His first. It had to hold up to see if the ball would drop. It's back in the past.
A guy with that high on base percentage, sure, Major League Baseball. Juan Soto, somebody over, sacrifice, hit
5-2 lead.
Is more of that
single. Now Velasquez out to left field.
Knocking the cap on his way.
Runners at first and second, 1 away. The catcher and the runners will advance. So bounce between a start
In this ballpark with Tampa.
Tamares. Cole Gabrielson sees he took over for
Mariners with 85 wins and the
Azar Salazar.
That time he is continuing injured list. So Jack, that's certainly
have auditions for
Kervin Castro is the pitcher for the in a really good way.
As we see
Bryce Matthews is the hitter.
You're trying to figure Tom Smith. So how
And the Yankees leading it 9-2. Grand slam. You get a little USC love in there because I'm just payoff pitch to Joe.
One of those fans, I want condolences to the
with 2 away.
and he played 9 years in the major leagues.
Brenner Field and built to send Kyle Tucker to the Cubs.
Up, the Astros were eager to add him. Astros in less than half a season.
2-1 pitch to Smith.
They were not going to make him part of that deal.
Smith. Base. So first and third, one is the batter. That ball gets away. And a little bit of a
Side of it.
Wrap things up and get the Yankees a win here again. It's an evening game, Jack, and in that game
Combo at the top of the rotation. Again.
Ochoa, he lifts one out to left. Let's get to the Audi Electric.
that I think are locked up. So you're looking at those last two spots early May, and Cousins is probably going to be delayed, trying to see who grabs those last couple of spots. Matzik is someone to potentially pitch today. The list that we received said he was going to get some innings today.
B for the Yanks to take a second lefty outside of Hill.
Not the same kind of
Drive them in. Just try to keep it simple here in spring training and just kind of get your body ready for enough, especially how April started. So we're going to kick that up a notch a little bit. You know, if I look back throughout the season, guys on base, I could have drove them in
more than he had last being into the batter's box, and then not liking players use that method.
2-1 pitch to Volpe.
Habits and idiosyncrasies.
2-2 pitch. The hitter. Base a lot. We traditionally think, and maybe it's back in the past,
Gone by the wayside. You want a guy with that high on base percentage. Assurances in the #2 spot in Major League Baseball. Juan Soto. More of those guys move somebody over, sacrifice, hit.
31 games, 11 starts, so bounce between a start
Is minor league baseball right in this ballpark with Tampa.
and a chance to do some damage here against Tamares. Change.
At bats.
2 away. Bryce Matthews is the hitter. Yankee Stadium.
Or bench spots plus DH. You're trying to has to get one of those spots. We talked about Dom Smith. So how
For the 8th at George M. Steinbrenner Field, and the Yankees leading it 9-2 by Cole Gabrielson grand slam. Managers can bring a pitcher back in.
two teams. The first game of spring training.
Payoff pitch to Joe.
Such passionate fans. One of those fans on the Yankees, so I wanted to send condolences to the.
Brings up T.J. Rumfield with 2 away.
Gabrielson's grandfather was Len Gabrielson. He played 9 years in the major leagues.
Pitch to T.J. Rumfield. To the top of the 9th at George M. Steinbrenner Field, and 1 away, and Smith was a big part of that deal to send Kyle Tucker to the Cubs.
Chicago, you see the numbers that Smith put up. The Astros were eager to add him to